We're back. Y'all, let me bring y'all over here. Prices are still increasing. Prices are still increasing, y'all. I went in Kroger like about a week ago. And the shredded cheese, the Kroger brand shredded cheese is now $2.69. It has gone up from $2.29 to $2.49 to now it's $2.69. At my job yesterday, we were changing prices on the menu. Everything on the menu has gone up between 10 and 40 cents. Today, I was in there like looking and thinking to myself like, wow. Look at these prices. That's how I was, seriously, because I'm like, dang, everything is still going up. I thought the cost of groceries were supposed to go down. Well, obviously that was a lie, okay? And I don't even know why a lot of us believe that, to be honest with you, okay? Because nothing decreases when it comes to pricing. Otherwise, gas would still be under $1. You get what I'm saying? Nothing is going to decrease, so I don't know why, because that was like one of the main talking points during the election was like grocery prices. They kept calling it the cost of eggs, but it was us here out in the real world. No, it was just groceries in general, right? And we were told over and over again that the prices were going to go down, yada, yada, yada. And they have not. And what I've noticed is even the sale prices are not real sale prices. These sale prices that I've come across lately are actually what the item used to cost before they raised the price. Does that make sense? Okay, that's my rant about that, y'all, because I'm looking at what I got and I'm looking at how much I spent and I'm thinking to myself, okay, what can you do, right? All right, so anyways, I got this. Sparkle was $3.19. This was $2.99. I used to buy this all the time for $2.49, right? 2 for $5. That's how much it used to be. It's now $3. 2 rolls of tissue, right? Or 2 rolls of paper towels. Okay, fine, whatever. These, I think, have they always been $3.99, or did they used to be $3.49? I think these actually used to be $3.49 at one point. This is the Kroger brand of the Scott tissue. They work just the same. This one's just $1 cheaper than the other one. And right now, there is a $2 off coupon for the big pack of Scott, which would make it $10, but the big pack of Kroger tissue is already $10. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta, if you're brand loyal to Scott tissue, then FYI, there you go. Look in your Kroger app and see if you have that coupon. So I did pick this up. I do have some that I'm about to run out of. It's actually the heavy duty one. And I had a coupon for that one, or at least I hope I did, because these are, well, not this one in particular. This one is $5.99, but the one that I got last time is $6.99. So even the sprays, the aerosol sprays, all the things, except for Glade. Now, I'll run that back. That's the only thing, the Glade sprays. Those are $1.49, and those went up to $2.49 at one point. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think they shrunk the size of the ounces in the can and went ahead and lowered it back down to $1.49. Because I bought a Glade spray the other day, and it was $1.49, and I was looking at it. It's a new packaging and everything, and I was looking at it like, dang, these used to be $2.49. Anyways, y'all get the point. But I had a coupon for this, okay? So I'm not paying. This was $4.99 with the coupon, okay? $6.99 is the original price. I'm lying. $5.99 is the original price. And then the other Febreze fabric fresheners are $6.99. Why? I don't know. But anyways, I just bought this so that I could spray my couch and my blankets and everything, because although I do go to the laundry at least once a week or once every week and a half, my blankets and stuff, they don't get washed that often, but I do like to freshen them up, kill any like lingering odors that are in there or whatnot from time to time. I don't buy this all the time. Sometimes I make my own here at the house if I have like some fabric softener or something. But yeah, that's that on that. And as far as vegetables, canned vegetables are $1 now, except these, the Smart Way brand, they're 76 cents. I think they're the same at Walmart. I could be wrong. Walmart may actually be cheaper than these, but I was already there, didn't want to go to Walmart. And I need some green beans. I've got this chart over here. I'll show y'all probably later on, but I've got this chart over here for high phosphorus foods, and it has beans listed on it. It has dry beans and peas, which that's new. Y'all know I've been telling y'all over the months or so that the Hun's diet has changed, has been changed numerous of times, right? There were things that he could eat, things that he couldn't eat, but now he can eat them only in moderation, yada, 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 woo. So now we've got a new item on the list, which are dry beans. And honestly, I have a bunch of dry beans in my container over there in the pantry. And okay, I'm like, well, I need some green beans. I don't have any green beans. So I got 4 cans of the Smart Way green beans, 76 cents each. Did that. And then the coupon that I had for a free vegetable, I ended up getting a bag of broccoli with the freebie, but then I bought 3 more bags of the broccoli. They were $1.49 each. It's the florets. They do have the other one, the other Kroger brand, in the white and green bag. Those are 4 for $5. However, I like the broccoli florets. With the other one, you get more of the stem versus the actual broccoli flower itself, if that makes any sense. So I got 4 of those. And that was, I was about to say, and that's it. The most important thing that they've been out of stock of for days now is creamer. And that's why I haven't had any homemade coffee, because I don't like the taste of just black coffee. I've got to have some cream. And I no longer use the creamer that they have in the store, the flavored creamers and things, because they're not cream, they're oil. I shared that with y'all probably last year, the year before, right when I started buying half and half and using it as my creamer. I explained why I was doing that, because if you look on, when you pick up your favorite creamer at the store, turn it around and look at the ingredients, and the first ingredient is probably going to be palm oil, if I'm not mistaken, but it's just all oils. There's no cream in it, right? So unless the packaging actually says cream in the ingredient list, there's no cream in it. So I stopped doing that. It's unhealthy for you. And yeah, the flavors are great, but the actual liquid itself is not healthy, right? So I've switched to half and half, and that's pretty much all I drink in my coffee. It's half and half. And then I did get another roll of ground turkey. I had a 50-cent coupon off of the frozen one. Or I guess I could have got the fresh one, but the fresh one was $1 more than the frozen one. The frozen one was $3.99, and the fresh was $4.99 for 1 pound. I'm like, okay, it don't make me no never mind. I'm just gonna actually add that to the leftover taco meat that we had last night for dinner. There's only a little bit left because, girl, why was I up at 3 o'clock this morning eating tacos? Okay, I ate dinner, but for some reason I could not go to sleep. My stomach was cramping because I started my cycle yesterday. So being sick and on my cycle, girl, oh my gosh. But anyways, I took some Midol, but it seemed like it took a while to kick in, and I was just up, y'all. I think it was the caffeine. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was the caffeine in that Midol, because there is caffeine in Midol, y'all. And I was up. Okay? Laying in the bed, and then I started getting hungry again. And next thing I know, I was in here fixing me a little bowl of taco meat with some crinkled, crunched up Dorito chips in it or whatnot. Kroger brand. Anyways, because y'all know I'm frugal, girl. Who paying $6 for a bag of chips? Not I. Anyways, but yeah, I was up in here at 3 o'clock in the morning, eating some daggone leftovers from what I had cooked earlier, after getting off work and stuff. And so that we can both eat dinner tonight, I had to buy another thing of ground turkey. So yeah, girl, the struggle be real, honey. My deep freezer's still working, girl. I might have told y'all about that in a clip that I haven't uploaded yet, but girl, it's still working. And I have been observing, and the Hun has been using the countertop to cut up his stuff on the cutting board. I don't know if that was one of the reasons that I shared with you guys, but one of the reasons that I moved this deep freezer was because he kept using it as a cutting board. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're gonna drive me crazy. And we've had the conversation like a million times, but it's okay, because remember I told y'all his mind is kind of, so, you have to have patience and stuff. And so I was like, you know what? Instead of me continuing to have this conversation about not using the deep freezer as a cutting board, let me just move the deep freezer from where it was to over here. And it's worked. I haven't seen him come over here once. I feel like it's because, for one, it's further away from the refrigerator, because that's how he would do. He's funny. He would use this as a cutting board, have the refrigerator door wide open, doing his thing, y'all. But now he uses the countertop. And he cleans up after himself. Yes, we are moving on up. Girl, okay. We're making some progress, girl. We're making some progress.
Who had heard the same screams joined him, their faces pale with fear. The screaming continued for perhaps 2 minutes, then stopped abruptly. The silence that followed was
It's Tuesday. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. If you're new here, I'm Chanina. Hey girl, hey, just in case this is the start of another vlog. Alright. So today is my off day, but I don't really feel like I'm off because I'm doing like a lot of errands and stuff. So far everyone's been dropped off to their destination. I've gone to Walmart. I've gone to Walmart to get a couple of things. I've dropped my clothes off at the laundromat. They're now in the dryer. And now I'm about to run in here to CVS because I need to pick up a prescription. And I want to use my $2 extra care buck to get another one of these Dove Vaselines. I'm almost done with this one. Oh, I'm almost done with this one. So I want to get one of these and one of the pink ones. So hopefully they have them in stock. Okay, we're back in the car. So I've picked up the Hunt's prescription and I ended up getting a $2 extra care buck from that. And the $2 extra care buck that I had going into the store, I ended up getting 2 of these Doves. I got 2 of the pink ones because they were out of the blue. They have the brown, but I don't like the Dove Glow. I don't really like it that much. So I didn't get that one, but my total ended up being 50 cents. I ended up having a $2 extra care buck, and then I had 2% cash back, 12 cents. So essentially I had $2.12. So with extra care bucks, the thing about those is that if you don't use the full amount of the extra care buck, you don't get like that change or that difference back in change, if that makes sense. So like if I would have got just one of these, $1.29, let's say it rung up to be $1.30, let's do 1 cent tax, right? And it came up to $1.30, then I would give them the $2 extra care buck, but I would forfeit the 70 cents that's left over, right? Because they're not going to give it back to me in cash. So just keep that in mind if you're getting extra care bucks back at CVS, it's considered cash, but you don't get back the change in cash, right? You just forfeit whatever balance you didn't use. So that's why I picked up 2, because I want to maximize my extra care buck. So yeah, my total was 50 cents. So that was with the tax. The tax was only 8.9% tax, so it was 4 cents. The subtotal was 46 cents. So but yeah. So on the other extra care buck that I have, it doesn't even expire until I think it was March 23rd. So I'll have that one for a while. But anyways, okay, so now my clothes still have a little, I have to do some skincare today, y'all. But anyway, I have not been doing it. But anyway, I haven't been keeping up with it, just put it like that. I haven't been doing it regularly like I normally do. Okay, so I'm gonna run over here to the beauty supply store because I've been replacing some of my empties, and me and Olivia went to Dollar Tree one day to get some hygiene products for her, and then I picked up some things for me. And I've run out of lip gloss like so long ago, but I've just been scraping the sides and trying to get the very bottom, which to me is absolutely insane that the actual lip gloss applicator doesn't reach the bottom of the package, because there's still like a whole little layer of lip gloss or lip oil at the bottom of these lip glosses. But anyway, I ended up getting this from Dollar Tree. This is a Tony brand. This is Crystal Lip Gloss. I don't like it. It's has like a honey flavor to it a little bit. Y'all, I've been using those NK lip oils for so long that's what I compare every lip product to that I end up trying for the first time. This Tony stuff, I don't really like it. So I'm just gonna go over here while I'm out. Okay, I'm off today, so while I'm out and about doing stuff, I'm gonna run over here real quick to the beauty supply store to get a lip gloss, and I need a new mascara. So that's what we're about to do. All right, I know I have y'all in a crazy angle, but it's okay. It's okay. So I am about to put this stuff up from Walmart. So I'm gonna just show y'all what I got real quick. I got 2 rolls of paper towels to add to what I already have. 2 packets of toilet tissue to add to what I already have. So these are 67 cents. These are 94 cents. So I got that. I'm out of coffee. I made my last cup of coffee with the keg machine. What's it called? Keurig machine this morning. So while I was there, I just went ahead and got it some coffee, and I ended up getting this caramel pecan. I never had this one before, and I don't think I saw that last time I got some coffee. But anyway, that's what we're rolling with today. Got some ham flavoring to put in like green beans and stuff like that, since I don't have any bacon or anything. Got some hot sauce. So for sodium content, this is 115 milligrams in case you guys are on a low sodium diet. I normally get the Tabasco, but today that one was cheaper, and they didn't have the Valentina, which, by the way, I actually like the Valentina hot sauce. It tastes pretty good. So next time I see that, I'm going to get some more of it. And everybody else said that they like it too. So the hun, he said hot sauce is hot sauce. And I know that him and Olivia eat a lot of hot sauce, and sometimes they can be picky with the hot sauces. So, you know. But anyway, yeah. So that one was like 160 something. Okay. It is hot in this apartment. I had the air on the other day because I thought we were moving into springtime, but now it's back cold again. Anyways, maybe we'll see spring weather soon. I don't know. It's supposed to be cold for the rest of the week. Okay, so in between my cotton mop, so this is what I've decided to do. Since I already bought my Swiffer and all that stuff, I decided to just use my Swiffer for like in between cleanings. And then if I want a really good deep clean, then I'll use my cotton mop with the bleach water and the Dawn and everything. So I ran out of these, so I got some of these. Also, what I've been using these for too is we've been in this apartment for a long time, and when I'm walking around, I notice stuff, right? So lately I've been noticing like dust webs. And in the bathroom, I was cleaning up the bathroom the other day, and it was just bugging me that these dust webs were all like in the corners of the ceiling and stuff. So I said, well, let me get my last little wipe and run across it. And y'all, that worked perfect. Not only did it clean to the dust webs, but the little dust that was in the corner of the ceiling, I was able to clean that as well. And it looks good in there. So I think I'm going to do that around the rest of the apartment, because this, I don't think I've ever shared this with y'all, but it's one thing trying to keep down the bugs, right? Because we have neighbors, people move out, we end up seeing a little homeboy here and there, and then I go and do my own little pest control. But there's also spiders in this apartment. So like daddy long legs and stuff. And I don't know why. I've never lived in an apartment that I had an issue with spiders being in the apartment, but they're daddy long legs, and I always see them like in the corners and stuff. Girl, it is crazy. So anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so yeah, so I'm using this for 2 reasons: to get the dust webs out the corner of the ceilings, make my way from the back to the front. I've done the bathroom already, got to do the halls and work my way to the front, and I'm also going to be using these for the floor. So this is the Great Value brand. So this one was actually on a rollback price for like $3 something, and I had a coupon. I had these coupons that I got back in probably January or something like that, and it's these coupons right here. They come in the mail. And I've been using the ones that I feel are worth using. But this coupon right here I was trying to use today. And it is, where is it at? Where'd it go? This coupon right here. So with this coupon, you could get the starter kit, and then you could get these wipes. But it's for the heavy duty ones. And the heavy duty ones are like $10 or something. Anyways, I ended up not using the coupon because girl, we was trying to get what we needed but keep it cute with the price. Okay, y'all know we always roll frugal over here. As long as it does the job, girl, I'm not too worried about how cheap it was. Okay, anyway, I got a can of baked beans. Olivia mentioned something about baked beans like some weeks ago. She likes baked beans, so I got 1 can of that. And Walmart is the only place that I can find green beans that don't have any sodium in it. So I ended up getting, I should have 8 cans. Where's my other bag? Alright, so I've got 8 cans of these cut green beans. Like I said, Walmart is and it's no salt added. Walmart is the only grocery store where I can find green beans that don't have any salt added to it. So I got 8 cans of that. Alright, so I'm about to go ahead and put this stuff up real quick. Go pick everybody up. Actually, go pick the hunt up from Dallas's. I'm not sure if Olivia's staying after school or not. I guess she'll call me if she is. Or text me if she is staying after school. That way I'll just pick her up later on. What's for dinner? I have no idea. I really don't even feel like cooking. As a matter of fact, y'all remember that prep chicken that I made? I'm going to pull out one of those. What's the sides going to be? I don't know. Alright, what the sides are going to be for this chicken, I have no idea. Oh, I do have another thing of ground turkey. I was thinking about making stuffed peppers, but anyway, we'll just roll with this chicken. I think this one is supposed to be like the Italian herb one. So let me just sit this out. Actually, let me just sit it right there. Let me sit that out and let it thaw out a little bit.